everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. American Hockey League action continues on the ice tonight. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Firebirds have won the draw, and we are now underway. The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Levels them with the hit. Gains the zone. Here's a shot from the wall. And he denied him there. Quick pass to Morrison. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Timing's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
When you're chomping at the bit and ready to go, sometimes you're trying to do too much. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. A penalty results.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Gets a hold of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Sales lugging the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
This is just great puck control to put the puck.
On the man advantage, they put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. I love that when there's a shot, he just doesn't stand around looking. He gets his feet moving, and he tracks it. He hounds it. He's relentless, James, and he finds it, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Firebirds are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
Some puck on net, and he had an answer with that save. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Firebirds lead it 1-0. Stevens wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Turned aside with the glove by Minor. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Coachella Valley's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. That's a solid check on the play. The Eagles in transition at center. Shot! Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Moves it quickly over to Mega. Passes it to Stevens. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Off target. Taken along the wall by Hayden. Tremendous read as he pokes it away with a paddle. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Moves the puck. Takes it to the net. Turns it away.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Morrison's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Slides the puck over to Furcus. The Eagles look to start the transition game. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Fires it on net. Oh, he works it away with the stick. And he takes the feed. And he makes the easy save. Colorado's got the puck at the defensive end. Across the line and on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! Coachella Valley's got it in their own zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Loses the coverage there. The Eagles have it now. Great feed from the left side. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Coachella Valley's got possession here in their own end. McKinnon's got it along the boards. Carries it in. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Stops him cold. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Hated him a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Coachella Valley's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. Sendin's won the draw inside his own end. Tries to feed it over to Wise. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Barons takes the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Just wide. Dished on over Tavon. He carries the puck up along the wing. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds it on over to Poulet. Quick feed to Magda. Grabs the puck. And he takes the feed. Shot! Turned aside with the glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Coachella Valley's got it, and they're on the attack. The Eagles take over on possession. They fight for it along the boards. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Gains the zone along the right wall. There's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Doesn't go. Moves it up. Quick shot. That one's turned aside.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And comes up empty.
Bradley's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it. And the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. Coachella Valley's up 1-0. Colorado's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he takes the pass. Takes the shot. That goes wide. And that's blocked in traffic. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Shot! Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a chance. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Driving right to the front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Slides the puck across to Furcus. Great defensive effort with the strip. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. The Eagles played along the wing. Moves it to Middleton. And stops that big bomb. Coachella Valley's got it in their own zone. And he's ridden off the puck. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Kushin's got control of the puck in the corner. And he shuts the door. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
a non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. The Firebirds win possession here in the open ice. Tries to get the puck over to Stevens. Here's a short pass to Tynan. Moves it over to Nielsen. Into the offensive end now. Quick pass to Wickhoff. That's blocked. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Coachella Valley's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. The Firebirds win it. Dishes it to Hayden. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Handles the puck from the left side. Puts it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Shot with the stop. Picked up along the boards by Nielsen. Denies him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Barons picks up the puck. Gets it over to Yoon. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Yoon's taking it from his own end. Colorado's in now. Dumps it in. Coachella Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Paré-Poulet. Puts it on net. Way off target. And now it's grabbed by Furcus. And that's poked away. From the point, looks to make something happen. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Coachella Valley's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. The Eagles win that offensive zone face-off. Coachella Valley's grabbed a hold of the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Sends it across. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Atkins got the puck in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Sendin. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Fires it. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Coachella Valley's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Quick feed to Middleton. Denies him with the save. Scores all over the rebound and tucks it into the goal.
You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior, and as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
The Eagles got off to a wonky start, but they seem to have found their footing here, Cheryl.
Well, they certainly have. Now, they got behind the 8 ball early here, James, but they were able to push their way back into this game now within 1.
And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Kushchin. And the puck's knocked loose. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Puck battle along the boards. And they come up with possession off that battle. The Eagles move to the offensive zone. Moves it to Mega. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Morrison's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Coachella Valley's moving the puck through center ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the period left to play. The Eagles still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Quick pass to Nelson. Slides it back to the blue line. Scores him in front. Here's a shot. Just wide. Scooped up along the wall by Sale. Gagne's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Mendes moving it ahead. Here's a shot. And that's blocked away. Gains the zone through center. Shot. Denies him with the save. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Coachella Valley's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Denies him on the slapper. Takes the pass. From the open ice, they gain the line. Close save, and he made it look simple. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Eagles win the face-off. And he is ready for that save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Eagles have it behind the cage. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's an odd man rush. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Coachella Valley's got the puck along the boards. Lets it go and makes the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Colorado's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. Coachella Valley's won the defensive zone draw. Here they come. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here he is on the backhand. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Miner.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Firebirds move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Nelson. The Firebirds pick up steam and are on the attack. Turns them away. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. The Eagles will play it from the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Coachella Valley's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. The Eagles gain possession along the wall. Kushin's got it in the defensive end. Coming to the slot. Taken along the wall by Barre-Boulet. Slides it diagonally to Middleton. Moves it quickly over to Rekhoff. Colorado's got the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Gushin. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Colorado's on the attack. Here he is in front. And he was ready for that one. Picked up along the boards by Hayden. Oh, look at this chance. There's a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Scores off the one-timer up you.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
The Firebirds are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and, of course, finishing.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabbed along the board by Avon. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Nielsen. That's moved up ahead. Quick shot! Big-time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Firebirds have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Denies him! Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Tynan's got it through center. Takes the shot, and that's blocked away. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Coachella Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Passes it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The setters will glide into the dot. Colorado's won the face-off deep in their own end. Quick pass to Ivan. Colorado's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Taken by Nelson. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Just a simple save by Miner. Receives the pass. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Sale's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
The Eagles get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
And they move the puck out of harm's way. The Eagles scoop it up along the boards. Looks to pass it to Puustinen. Here's a chance, and he makes a save there. Here's a short pass to Tynan. Does it again with the stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
The Eagles have it now. With some open space at center. Puts it on net. Glove save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Stevens gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Magnus won the draw. Just slide to the net. Picked up along the wall by Hamill. Trying to dump it out. And they put it off the glass and out.
Well, the shorthanded unit, they find a way to get to this puck first, James. And the tough part there is you got to get it on your stick and off your stick quick. As you know, the power play unit is going to be coming. This is done perfectly.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Skates to the crease. Denies him in close.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in a low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Big time stop there. The Eagles will play it from the defensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Dumps the puck in. Moves it quickly over to Gagne. Quick pass to Nielsen.
Sales, penalty is almost expired.
Takes the feed. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Colorado's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Firebirds take it along the wall. Shot! Denied by the puck stopper. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Sendins won a big draw in their own end. Papers it off, they go back on the attack. And that's blocked from someone in front. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Sends a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Firebirds get a hold of the puck off the draw. They've got numbers here. Fires it. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Miner's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, it goes right up the post. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late goings of the period, Coachella Valley's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Lashko's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Quick feed to Avon. Coachella Valley's got it along the wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And now it's to Bradley. Here's a shot. And that goes off course off a body. The Eagles get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Cuts into the paint. Trapper saved, didn't get all of it, but still enough. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Magna's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Wright's moving the puck through his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Shot! Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, the goaltender has no chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
The Eagles would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. And off the face-off, they take possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, Coachella Valley's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Takes the feed from his netminder. The Eagles move it in to his teammate. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Eagles win the draw. Here's a shot! Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
Fires on net, and that's high over the net.
That's frustrating, James. You're in the right position at the right time. Not sure if the puck wasn't sitting flat.
Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team has just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out. James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Reckhoff. Intercepted at center by Hayden. Gets the puck behind his net. Thunderous collision along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Amat. The Firebirds will play the puck from behind the net. Posh has got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Sendens won it off the faceoff. Dishes it to Wise. Colorado's across the blue line. To the front. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Slides by the check. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The Firebirds have it in the offensive end. And a great save.
Posh is able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. going to start with the puck in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. From off the wall and onto a stick. And they'll dump it in. The Eagles have it against the wall. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Takes that pass back at the point. The Firebirds will play it in their own end. Throws it in. Avon's looking to make something happen here in the corner. The Eagles have it behind the net. Great pressure to force the turnover by Rushko. And he gets all on that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Let's get the call. Lashko's going off for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
The Eagles send their man advantage unit out once more. Coachella Valley's got possession here in their own end. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Lead pass ahead. And he's got that one. Oh, what a glove save. Wow.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
second period set to get underway. The Firebirds penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. Quick shot! Denied by the goaltender.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Sends it to the middle! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Works it across to Nielsen. Fires it into the offensive zone. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Coachella Valley's got possession while undermanned. And it's kicked away. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't swim and go there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. And that's blocked. Gains the zone on the left wing. Slides the puck over. Standing tall with the save. The Firebirds will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And the puck leaves the zone. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Puck battle along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Quick pass to Ivan. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Ivan. And that's intercepted by Morrison. Can't keep a hold of it. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit. The way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
Nice defensive robbery on that. Brings the ball off the post.
Colorado's bench looks deflated as they hit the post. Listen, you got to generate some offense when you're getting blown out of the game. You got to muster up something, and that's just another miss. Hayden's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Eagles haven't had a lack of scoring opportunities, but they are still behind on the scoreboard. Coachella Valley's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Firebirds have it behind the net. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Across the line, down the left wall. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
The Firebirds are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're a step ahead of their opponent, and they're anticipating. They're shutting down so quickly and retrieving pucks. When you have that ability to intercept and go the other way, you're a deadly team.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Handles the pass. Pinned up along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. Hammers it on net, and that goes off a body.
Behrens makes an impressive play right there, James. His tenacity certainly shows as it looks like he's down and out as he stumbles, but his athleticism holds on to that puck even though he has a lack of balance. He makes a nice pass, which leads to a scoring chance. Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Coachella Valley's got it against the boards. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Handles the pass from the right side. Coachella Valley's got control of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Pass back to the point. And it takes off a stick in traffic. The Eagles gain possession. Loose puck battle along the boards. Takes the puck. Moves it in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
A great awareness by him on the ice here, James, and you have to have your stick on the ice if you want to intercept this pass. He does. He uses his offensive instincts to get going north right away, gets his feet moving, hits the open player for an assist on the goal.
Coachella Valley's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence in which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Here's a shot! Redirected off a stick. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Colorado's put a lot of pucks on net. Now they just need to put one past the goaltender, still trailing in the second. The Eagles win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. And serves up a little knock on the play. Picked up along the boards by Tynan. Drills him. Quick pass across to Nelson. The Firebirds looking against the half wall. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Has been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a chance in front with the backhand. Great save from it tight.
But does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Takes a shot. Off target. Coachella Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Odd man rush. Feeds it over. Fantastic save. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Boucher. Answers it with an even better save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Colorado's got it, and they're on the attack. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Coachella Valley's taking possession in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Just misses. Shakes off the coverage. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. Coachella Valley's in transition. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Sendon's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, it's been a lackluster performance tonight, and it just continues here. The emotional barometer is certainly off. They're trailing in this game by a large margin, and now they're dancing to the penalty box. It's a tough game all the way around. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by McNair.
to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Coachella Valley's got a hold of the puck. And he puts that one aside with ease. Tries to feed it across. Sends the pass over. And now he moves it to Sale. The Eagles have possession shorthanded. Trying to clear. And the puck's out of harm's way. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Nice zone entry from the middle. Sends the pass over. And they score! Another power play goal!
Well, the power play's been incredible tonight, James. Multiple goals, and it's because they've kept the PK unit guessing. When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be. I love the placement of this shot, James. It's an incredible shot to be able to put the puck stick side. Goaltender has no chance to set position. Tough save to make.
The Firebirds are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Eagles are across the line and into the offensive end. And he keeps that one out. The Firebirds gain control of the puck. Angles it over to Morrison. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Dishes it off. Gets in front of it. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Coachella Valley's won the faceoff. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Scrum along the wall. The Firebirds take it across the line. Easily turned aside by Posh. The Eagles gain possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Here we go, one-man rush. Here's a chance. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Ivan's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Gains the zone from the right side. Quick feed from Rickhoff. Takes the puck at the point. Firing pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Firebirds carried along the wall. Slotted aside by the blocker.
Posh is really giving life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
The Eagles take it from the side. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Feeds it to Stevens. Great read by Bradley. And that goes straight over the net.
And I'm not sure he had full control of that puck, James, because it elevated in a hurry.
The Firebirds gain the zone. Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
He got all of that one. The Firebirds get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now he passes it to Nelson. From the left side, moves it up ahead. And he sidesteps the check there. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Slides the puck across.
Furcus has been so dangerous tonight. He wants that puck on his stick. He's got 2 goals already, and he's looking for the hat trick. Oh, that's an absolute absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And they win the draw on their own end. Tries to feed it over to Wise. From the left side, takes it at center. Puts it on net, and he comes up with the glove save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Lashko's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. His reflexes on display tonight.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Shuts him down. Puck scooped up by Avon. The Firebirds played along the boards. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Coachella Valley's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Lashko. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McKinnon. The Eagles take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Magda. Shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Slides it diagonally to Furcus. They gain the zone from the left side. Furcus plays the puck. Slides it up to Magda. Gaining momentum up along the side. Coachella Valley's got it behind the net. Sales got it in the defensive end. Moves into the slot. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. He got thunderstruck.
Power forwards drive lanes, and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Here's a short pass to Sale. Handles the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Puck grab by Nielsen. There's another consecutive save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Colorado's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. The Firebirds win it in the defensive zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Fires it. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Tynan. The Eagles are on the attack. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Coming to the slot. Coachella Valley's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Nelson. Sends the cross-ice pass. Into the offensive zone. The Eagles look to start the transition game. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Works it across to Aken. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Slides the puck ahead to Morrison. Coachella Valley's on the attack. Morrison's working it around in the corner. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And the puck's picked free. Let's the drive from the point. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers. Shot. And that one's stopped. Picked up along the wall by Sendon. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance on the attack. To the low slot. Taken by Yoon. Colorado's got possession here in the neutral zone. With the stop. The Eagles will play it from the corner. Gushin's on the attack in the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Oh, look at this. Colorado's looking to break out. What a steal in his own end.
Now that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Big time stop there. Gushin stick handling in his own zone. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And a great save. And it gets the 1-2. Wow.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Quick feed to Bradley. Back to the point it goes. Can't get it to go.
You're taught when you're young to follow through low, and when you're trying to get the puck off quick, sometimes you follow through high, and that's exactly what happened here.
Coachella Valley's got the puck along the wall. Sends it in on the attack. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slides it across. Makes the save, but barely with that one. The Firebirds have it now. And the puck's booted away. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Colorado's got it from behind the net. Moves it around along the half wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. Gushin's exploring options with the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Steps in front of it for the block. Carries it into the offensive end up all alone. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. And that chance falls apart.
Well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether you needed to shoot or deke, and just a misfire, a miscue there. That's extremely frustrating for him and his team.
Stevens picks up the puck. Takes a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Taken up with the stick in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Olofsson. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Sale's a player who has that pass-first mentality, and you certainly know that he's always looking and scanning the ice to find out where his line mates are, because his next move is likely going to be a pass. He's got multiple assists in this game. It just seems to be working, the chemistry between himself and his teammates, and they're finishing it off for him.
Colorado's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. Stevens wins the faceoff.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Point shot. Denies him in front. Feeds the puck over to Gagner. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Moves it to Boulet. Oh, what a chance right there, but misses.
Well, creativity and good body positioning opens up that lane, but just sails it over.
Cuts to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender. Carries the puck up through center. Here they come on the rush. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And he takes the feed. Hard hit frees up the puck. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Just wide.
He's got it tonight, but he's got to find a way to hit the net. Even if it doesn't go in, with a second shot opportunity with his team trailing, he's got to find a way to hit it.
Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken along the wall by Rise. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Morrison's got it in the offensive zone. Can't maintain possession. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Tap chances around the check. Picked up along the boards by Tynan. Oh, wide of the net. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
The Eagles have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Colorado's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Eagles will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And will play on as it goes up the outside of the post.
Houston's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. And here's the medal.
And now it's grabbed by Nielsen. Slides the puck to Puustinen. Shot! Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide.
Wow, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
And he takes the feed. The Firebirds move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes it over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Posh is in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
The Firebirds take over on possession. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's the chance to the middle. And he couldn't handle the pass as he was knocked off target. Feeds it over. How did he stop that one?
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Lashko's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Nice block. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Quick pass to Gushin. Quick shot, and it goes right off his bucket to stay out. Colorado's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Magnus won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Eagles gain control of the puck. Ewens crossed the line and gained the zone. And that goes wide of everything. The Firebirds have it from their own end. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Shot! Denied by the blocker. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Hooked up along the wall by Megna. Puck picked up by Barré-Boulet. Oh, he had the answer on that one. 57 seconds left. 53 seconds. 50 seconds left.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Puck scooped up by Nelson. Fires it into the offensive zone. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Down the right side and into the zone. There's a shot. And kept that one out of the net. Knocked off the puck. And it's kicked away. Battling for it along the boards. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Rekop. Miles moving the puck through his own zone. The Firebirds take it along the wall. And there's a glove save on the play. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Rob's Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Coachella Valley's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it. Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
The Eagles have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. Can they take advantage of winning that draw? Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Puck grab by Burkus. Scooped up along the wall by Olofsson. Grabs control of it at the point. Taken by Nelson. And a smart heads-up play with the back. Misses over the net.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Moves it quickly over to Gagne. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Coachella Valley's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Keeps a piece of it and will play on. Some smart heads-up defensive play by Amat. The Eagles pick up steam and are on the attack. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, a clutch save! Takes it from the right side. And he takes the pass. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Coachella Valley's got the puck. Hayden's taking it from his own end. Takes the pass. Turns it aside with the glove.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Eagles are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, almost fooled him, but he saves it. Quick pass across to right. Pinned up along the boards. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Poked away by Dragicevic. Taken along the wall by McKinnon. Coachella Valley's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Grabbed along the boards by Puustinen. Barons carries the puck in his own zone. And now he angles it across to Ivan. Colorado's got it along the wall. Puts it on net. That goes off a twig. Directed over to Lashko. Nasty hit along the wall. Wright's got it into offensive territory. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Takes the feed. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Into the offensive end now. Dishes it off. And rings the iron.
The Firebirds putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Passes on over to Puustinen. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Back at the point, they set it up. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Coachella Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Eagles have it behind the net. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Scores!
This is a great goal, but I think I'd like the start of it even better. It's the same guy who's able to get the catalyst going and then finding a way to finish it. It's all about the interception. I mean, if you don't have the puck, you can't score. He does a great job of getting the puck, and then he finishes it off. You got to be opportunistic when you make those kind of plays.
The Firebirds are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Slides the puck to Rekhoff. Fires it. Textbook stop by Posh.
Stevens finally hits the back of the net and ripples the twine after multiple opportunities here, James. You know, he's been around it all night long. I love that he's been possessing the puck, finding ways to take it to the mid lane, but this time he converts and he cashes in. That's a nice connection.
Colorado's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Stevens wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Oh, how do you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Nice dish from the left wing. Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Coachella Valley's got the puck along the boards. Angles it over to Hayden. Tosses it to Rekhoff. That goes wide. Sends it over to Wise. The Eagles have it now. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Firebirds take possession off the faceoff. Denies the chance by blocking it. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Akin. Oh, comes up with the stop. Quick feed to Boulet. Takes it and looks ahead. Fires it on net. Glove save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Eagles still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Colorado's won it, now they go on the attack. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Coachella Valley's got the puck. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! Posh is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. And they win the draw here in their own end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Eagles have the puck now. Moves it to Magda. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Great glove save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Coachella Valley's won the draw. The Firebirds will play it in their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Feeds it over to Puustinen. Receives the pass. Tries to feed it over to Burns. What a steal in his own end.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
The Eagles take it along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Puustinen. What a stop!
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Eagles have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Morrison's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Sends it over to Wise. The Eagles cross the line and gain the zone. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Can't pull the trigger. The Firebirds gain control of the puck against the wall. Colorado's got it behind the net. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Slides it across. The Firebirds take possession in the defensive end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Picked up along the wall by Wise. Here's a shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick pass to Morrison. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. And now it's over to Boulet. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Eagles have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. The Firebirds win the draw here in their own end. Hengel's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Stops the rocket of a shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Bradley's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Sends it across the ice. Good hit on the play. The Firebirds carry it along the wall. The Eagles have it now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Passes it over. Oh, what a stick save. The Firebirds gain possession in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. The Eagles take it across the blue line. Big stop right there.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And loses possession after a solid hit. They gain the zone from the left side. Picked up along the boards by Morrison. Quick shot! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Coachella Valley's got possession here in the offensive zone. Amat lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Ivan. The Eagles played along the boards. Solid body contact. Shot! Denies him! Coachella Valley's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to Avon. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Firebirds have it from their own end. Passes the puck over to Avon. Feeds it over. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Puts it in deep. The Firebirds scoop it up along the boards. The Eagles take over on possession. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Wise in the corner now. Handles the puck at the point. Dishes it off. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Eagles continue to trail here in the third period, despite being the busier team offensively tonight. Loshko's won the faceoff. The Firebirds will play it from the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Olofsson. There's a shot. Shot down by the blocker. Slides the puck down low. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Colorado's through center and now in the offensive end. Coachella Valley's got it in their own zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Brilliant save, run it perfectly. Moves it ahead from off the wall. And now it's grabbed by Megna. Good stand-up hit. Right up the gut. Here they go. Takes a shot. No room for that one to get through. Moves the puck up to Senden. Intercepted in the offensive end by Rickhoff. Quick shot. That sails over the net. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Gushin. Stones him in front.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Stevens wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Coachella Valley's looking to break out. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Pass out front. And that's scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Firebirds are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Sales got it through the neutral zone. Shot! Wide of the net and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end.
I love how aggressive he plays the so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Eagles have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Handles the pass. Colorado's on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Coachella Valley's got the puck against the half wall. And that shot dies in traffic. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Big time sink. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
I thought that he should have had this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and creating a screen. But he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
Coachella Valley's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Sends the pass over.
Wright's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
There's a collision with some authority. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Swing and a miss. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Looks to make a play over to Nielsen. The Firebirds gain possession. Taken along the wall by Nielsen. Puck picked up by Tynan. The Eagles take it along the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Firebirds gain control of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. The Firebirds looking against the half wall. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Battle along the wall. The Firebirds gain possession along the wall. Reckhoff's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. Scores! What a shot!
That's a fabulous goal, and let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
The Firebirds continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
And not much on that one.
Rakoff's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
Colorado's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. The Eagles win the draw. Scoops up the puck now. Sends a pass over. Moves it to the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Just wide.
Hard to believe he misses again, James. He's been all around the net all night long. Just hasn't been able to convert. But in order to convert, you got to hit the net.
Shot! And he catches that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Colorado's got it in the defensive zone. Poulet's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Firebirds get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it on over to Lashko. Fires it. Makes the save on the slapper. Slides it over to Gushin. The Firebirds get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Lashko's got it along the wing. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Sendins won it in their own end. Puck moved over to Wise. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Rekhop's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
The Eagles send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, James, the power play has not been successful, and you got to find a way to get it to the net, drive the lanes, and crash the net.
Slides it across. Oh, puts it wide, and oh, you know he'll want that one back.
You can see the frustration right there. I think there was a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to get it to Puustinen. The Eagles move it in. Passes it over. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage, and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Feeds the puck to Hamill. Moves it around along the half wall. Well save made by Kosh. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Colorado's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Sendins won the draw here in their own zone. Moves the puck to Wise. Quick feed to Toporowski. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And he takes the dish. And a good solid hit on that play. Kosh has got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. They win the draw and go on the attack. Here's a shot. Behrens moves the puck. Takes the pass from the left wing. Cuts into the paint. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Handles the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Firebirds get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Feeds it over. And that goes off a player in front. Dishes it off. Quick pass across to Olofsson. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Grabbed along the board by Rekhop. Slides it across. And that goes wide.
He really bared down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Moves it to Toporowski. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Stopped by the goaltender. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Feeds the puck up to Ahon. Gain momentum up along the side. Angles it over to Megna. Moves the puck across to Toporowski. Wright's moving it ahead. Cuts to the paint. Turns it away.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Eagles have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Morrison's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Eagles win it in the defensive zone. Great cross-ice pass. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Ahon. Scoops up the puck here. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Back to the goal line. And he had the answer on that one. Coachella Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Finds some space in the corner. Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
The Eagles win the faceoff. Passes it over. Oh, what a blocker save. He got all of that with the waffle board. Big pass feed. The Firebirds pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh! Picked up along the boards by Ahon. Slides the puck across to Boulet. Quick pass to Megna. Fires it on net. And he shuts the door on that.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Shuts him down. Coachella Valley's got the puck behind the net. Across the line, down the left wall. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Along the right side into the offensive zone. Sales got it along the boards. Great save from in tight. The Eagles are in transition. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. And he snags that one with the glove. Tries to feed it over to Sale. That's some good footwork to kick it away. Moves it to Middleton. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Takes the puck along the boards. Hammers one. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Scooped up along the wall by Nielsen. And that doesn't reach the net. The Firebirds have the puck now. 33 seconds to go. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Comes up with the stop.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got